How can researchers use a national interest waiver to skip the PERM green card process? Right now, PERM labor certifications can take over a year to be processed. And with the new PERM form and new system where they are filed, the flag system, we don't know if it might take even longer in the future. So it's good to think about other ways to get a green card. A National Interest Waiver-based green card process, NIW for short, can be useful for researchers, particularly in the STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The NIW doesn't require a job offer or a PERM certified by the U.S. Department of Labor. It is usually a self-petition option, which means you file for it, not an employer on your behalf. It's also similar to, but less demanding than, the EB-1A for people with extraordinary ability, or EB-1B for outstanding researchers or professors green card processes. The NIW also has other benefits over the PERM process. It's a good choice if you don't have an employer, you don't meet your employer's criteria for a green card, such as a requirement that a position be tenure track, as you see at many universities, or you can't get a PERM for legal reasons, like not having a permanent job offer. NIWs are also generally a faster path to H-1B extensions beyond the maximum of 6 years, and regularly a faster path to allow your H-4 dependent spouse to work in the U.S. So, what does national interest mean? A 2016 case called Matter of Danisar explored this. According to this case, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services may approve an NIW if you meet 3 conditions. 1. Your proposed work has both substantial merit and national importance. 2. You are well positioned to advance your proposed work. And 3. It would be beneficial to the U.S. to waive the job offer and PERM requirements. The first condition, substantial merit and national importance, focuses on your specific work, such as your research, not just your job. This may include work, in this case we're talking about research, in business, entrepreneurialism, science, technology, culture, health, education, or other areas. The research may have an immediate economic impact, but this is not required. In 2022, the Biden administration issued policies to attract more people in the STEM fields and strengthen the U.S. economy and competitiveness. These included changes to the NIW with a focus on the STEM fields, though the policy may apply in non-STEM fields as well. The policy recognizes the importance of progress in the STEM fields, especially in critical and emerging technologies, such as, for example, artificial intelligence and robotics, and other STEM areas important to U.S. competitiveness, such as climate change and health equity, or national security, such as military technologies. The Biden administration notes that work that aims to advance STEM technologies and research, whether in academic or industry settings, not only have substantial merit, but also have sufficiently broad potential implications to demonstrate national importance. The second condition, being well positioned to advance the research, shines a light on you and asks whether you are well positioned to carry the research forward. USCIS will look at your education, skills, knowledge, and record of success in similar work, your plan for future activities, such as a statement about your career path and how you will achieve the promise of your research. They'll look at your progress, such as patents, publications, a strong citation record for the field, grant or private funding, media, awards, etc. And they'll look at the interest of potential customers, users, investors, or other relevant entities or individuals in your work. Note that USCIS considers an advanced degree, particularly a PhD, in a STEM field tied to the proposed research of national importance to be an especially positive factor, though a degree alone cannot satisfy this second condition. For the third condition, USCIS weighs your work's national interests against the protection of U.S. workers. Your work should be more important, which justifies waiving the PERM labor certification. USCIS may consider the impracticality of you getting a job offer or obtaining a PERM, such as the postdoctoral researcher or medical resident who is engaged in significant medical research but can't get a PERM because of the lack of a permanent position. They'll also consider whether the national interest in your contributions is sufficiently urgent, such as U.S. competitiveness in STEM fields. and whether your research may lead to potential job creation, like a biotech startup, for example. The benefit is considered especially strong to USCIS, where the research may support U.S. national security or U.S. economic competitiveness, or when the position is supported by letters from government agencies or federally funded research and development centers. The NIW can be a good option for researchers with solid credentials and success who are making progress on and building toward nationally important work. Our office has obtained NIWs for postdoctoral researchers, medical residents and fellows, budding entrepreneurs, and students, in addition to more seasoned scholars and physicians. But it's important to talk to a qualified immigration attorney to see if the NIW is right for you and if you're eligible. For example, the NIW process is very subjective and might not be right for people with borderline cases who are running out of H-1B time. I hope this explanation was helpful. Please feel free to comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.